This is WRC TV Channel 4, Washington, D.C., and it's time for the news for the overnight report, Saturday, December 24th, 1988. Good morning, everybody. It's 2:30 in the morning time on this December 24th, 1988, on a Saturday morning, Christmas Eve, 1988. Good morning, I'm Peter Wiggins. That is what's happening. Mayor Marienberry said yesterday that he met with former city employee in a downtown hotel room for 20 minutes Thursday afternoon without knowing that the D.C. police were investigating a complaint that the man offered drugs to a hotel employee. Berry said that he had learned of the inquiry from Police Chief Maurice C. Turner Jr. late Thursday evening and then called on the employee. Charles Lewis, the employee, to ask, "What the hell's going on?" Lewis told the mayor and also told the Washington Post reporter that he did not offer drugs to anyone. Mayor inversely described Lewis as someone who I know as someone looking for a job in a long-time acquaintance who asked him for a copy of the Book of Statistics in the city. Lewis, who has been staying at a hotel for almost a month, was fired earlier this year from his high-ranking job with the U.S. Virgin Islands government. Investigators that are looking into Lewis's will and an alleged misuse of government money to bring Berry and a group of D.C. personnel workers to the islands to advise officials there. The mayor visits to the Ramada Inn on Rhode Island Avenue, northwestern of a context. Berry said he had with Lewis in the recent days are part of a complex chain of events now under the investigation by D.C. Police Internal Affairs Unit. The unit is looking into the department responsible complaint by the hotel employee. That Internal Affairs probe was the result of an inquiry by Washington Post reporters to Turner and other police officials. Reporters asked why the detectives are first responding to the Ramada early and not pursued the allegation against Lewis. The circumstances surrounding Lewis's stay at the Ramada, his contacts with Berry, and the police response to the hotel's complaints are marked by contradictions and confusion. Detectives responded to the complaint about drugs Thursday afternoon, but officers did not speak to Lewis, obtained a search warrant on arrest a man, according to police sources. Lewis checked that yesterday morning. Lewis charged $1,900, the $90.83 bill to the American Express card belonging to the man who works in Berry's executive office, according to the source who saw the room bill. The man, Robert G. Story, said he was guaranteed only a 3-day stay for Lewis when he called an old friend. The hotel said someone identified himself as Story, said he had Story's number.
Take a look at this. This is sensitive.
In Lockerbie, Scotland, this is a police carry a body on a stretcher from the part of fuselage of the Pan Am Flight 103 that fell in Lockerbie, Scotland, as flight recorders recovered from the wreckage of the Pan American Flight 103 revealed today that the pilots were engaged yesterday in a normal flight conversation with no warning signs, apparently that the jumbo jet crashed and cruised over Scotland. Then the tape ended in abruptly a short and displaying faint noise. The recorders relayed that the British Department of Transportation laboratories at Farnborough near London worked normally until they suddenly cut off. Vesco said just sudden loss of power is consistent with a minor explosion, but Big Charles headed the team of 40 British and U.S. experts seen can cause was it not air disaster. We are absolutely no evidence whatsoever yet of sabotage. The faint noise at the end of the cockpit voice tape needs a bit more. Analyst Department of Transportation spokesman said officials at London Heathrow Airport, which the Pan American jumbo jet took less than an hour before it disintegrated, said that they had received so many warning signs of any threat against Pan American flights because they were between Frankfurt and the United States. 103 having originated in Frankfurt on its Boeing 727 and 49 its 124 passengers transferred to Heathrow to the Berlin 747 for the flight's second leg to New York. Transport Minister Michael Portillo and the British Broadcasting Corporation interviewed that the warning from the United States aviation authorities were considered confidential, classified in the United States intelligence information, and we didn't have the right to divulge of it. Other Department of Transportation officials said British airports were not informed because the threat received in Helsinki, Finland on December 5th were not directed against Frankfurt and did not mention Britain. Members of both parties in Britain and House of Commons protested. The United States anti-terrorism authorities increasingly believed that the December 5th telephone tip of a planned bombing at a Pan American airliner from Frankfurt was a hoax with no connection to the crash of Flight 103 in Scotland on Wednesday, a Reagan administration official said yesterday. United States sources said Finnish police authorities have reported following an extensive investigation today are certain that a Finnish resident named a Middle Eastern origin who was named in the December 5th telephone call within the United States Embassy in Helsinki had no involvement in the Pan American crash. Finnish police reported that they have interviewed a linked the man between that they believed and called the United States Embassy on December 5th was believed to have originated the telephone tips in the Israeli embassy about potential terrorist attacks on the communications from January 5 July of this year. The police said that they had retrieved and searched residents of the men named in all 4 telephone calls as plotting an attack to airliners. The call accused of the men in Middle East origin were resided in Finland after really in Helsinki, it could be in that his men have some personal disputes. Titanian chief father, security and anti-terrorism section of the Finnish police. Despite striking similarity to some aspects of the telephone tip to the circumstances crash, a senior U.S. official said the Finnish police report is considered incredible and it is extremely unlikely, and it is MFF tip which took a sense of security alert and a glitch concerns. It is still uncertain whether Pan American Flight 103 was a victim of a terrorist attack or structure failure. According to the United States anti-terrorism experts, a faint noise heard on the cockpit recorded from student flight, which was covered and then played by British authorities.
The majority of their resources to what they see, what they think are the most likely winners. The largest share of their production budget and the largest share of their marketing budget.
Warsaw. Poland's communist leadership took a major new step today and yesterday toward the devolution the country's socialist system as a parliament has overheard laws of removing controls on privately owned businesses and encouraging foreign investment. Economists and party visits were passage laws were the scene of a 14-month battle which the Communist Party and Governor Apparatus represented the first segment steps in the second stage of economic reform in Poland. Poland was first announced by party leader General Wojciech Jaworski some 2.5 years ago, but have been installed ever since by bureaucratic and resistance and high-level indecision. The new laws, which were revived and strengthened after the appearance of a new government and in October under Prime Minister Mikhail Rakowski, offer the private sector and foreign investors nearly equal conditions in the Polish economy with the state-owned companies. They will in theory allow private entrepreneurs to start up firm without obtaining prior permits from authorities and guarantee them equal access to the bank credits and supplies of raw materials. The new law on economic activities also breaks ground within the Soviet bloc by removing all limits under the size of the power of business, meaning that Polish capitalists will be able to own factories with thousands of employees. Previously, private firms with some of 150 workers. We no longer are afraid of radical reforms. Governor spokesman Jerry Urban said it explained to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then another company that I think lives and dies by the blockbuster strategy.
In Bethlehem, West Bank, Christmas festivities are a day away, and it's hard to tell this little air town where the Bible says Jesus was born. The call's been ringing from Bethlehem after hearing you of a Palestinian president Israel's harsh security response there. No bread lights in the shops, no painted ornaments in windows, and no Christmas trees in most houses. Many residents say will not be exchanging gifts this year, but instead will donate money and pay visitors' families of those killed, wounded, and imprisoned. The Christian Triangle in Bethlehem, nearby Batso location in original Shepherd's Field and Bat Jolly is a home to most of the West Bank's 35,000 Christian Arabs and was traditionally the most politically conservative and stable party that occupied territories, but events this year battered the area economically, divided spiritually, and moved into a front line of a Palestinian struggle. The town has been with Israeli soldiers and police to maintain order and ensure nothing disturbs the annual festivities of men. But the square looks itself great and sullen. And municipal officials have been on displays and ornaments there. The only Christmas lights are a single forlorn stand hung by Israeli troops on a tree next to the police station. There's no Christmas history, said Nicola Casavati, one of the town's most prominent merchants. My own 10-year son told me, Father, it would not be fair to have a Christmas tree this year. I never expected they would, and the kids don't want to celebrate Christmas in the year. About present, even Christmas has been coming to political pawn. Fight over by Palestinian make curtail celebrations.
Invest in a way in a large number of very small products.
In the season and given not all, new merchandise goes under the Christmas tree. Some of the goes directly from stores to local landfill. Clothes still in this plastic package with press tags, furniture that is slightly scarred, tractor trails filled with chainsaws, landfill operators have seen it all. In some cases, they say the merchandise has been delivered/spotted with dry crushed in retails from the cover tax to prevent scavengers from claiming it. You know, there are kids on the street freezing and 500, 600 snowsuits come in. Since that fossil centennial landfill in Bowie, you wondered if there was in a better way. The flow of usable goods usually rest around Christmas night and the end of the selling season, landfill operator said. Some churches are frustrated about the situation. To give the Vice President of the operations of the Baltimore Goodwill Industries, which serves Howard and Andrew County, some retailers have refused requests. Some donations say they are afraid that their items end up in the Goodwill. The items can be brought back to the retail store for exchange. Landfill officials have no way of estimating how much usable merchants. Thousands of newly legalized immigrants are heading home for Christmas. China's leadership appears uncertain as second indicated reform begins. A group of children's officers would, however, leave them disband. And developers may have to disrupt 20% of building space to retail uses. Okay, on the weather. Cloudy showers, high 60, low about 43. Winds to 15, 25 miles per hour for Christmas Day. And Christmas Day, staying cold, high about 48. Winds about 20, 35 miles per hour. Right now, current conditions. We have it. 2:30 reports, 37 at National Airport with foggy skies, and over at Dallas, it is
television or all all singles in the I.
32 degrees of foggy skies, and over at Andrews, it is
Right, that's the long tail.
This is what
39 degrees of
I'm saying. You know, the,
overcast skies. So that's me for the News 4 overnight report for this Saturday, December 24th, 1989, or Christmas Eve of 1988. Viewers, hope you have a good day and a Merry Christmas. Have a good day and a good morning.